I went to a wedding recently. I needed a new pair of pantyhose. In a department store, I saw the stockings called Spanx. Oh, they're lovely and yet very durable, and they're famous for this waist slimming effect. Well, the lady looked at me and she said I needed a small. I tried to tell her I was a large, but she was very confident. When I got them home and opened up the package, I knew I was in trouble. The slimming part, starting just below the waist and going up into the boob area, was so skinny. Well, after about a half hour of trying, nothing was moving, not even my fat. I called Gary, who of course was dressed and wondering why it was taking me so long. But we finally thought we had it. I fell down on the bed with my feet up in the air, and Gary grabbed the slimming part and started to push up. Not near enough. We were out of breath, and both of our dogs were looking at the bed with their paws over their eyes. But my husband had a plan. He pulled me up, he got behind me, and he grabbed the slimming part and told me to jump as high as I could. Well, it took about 7 jumps, but every time they moved up slightly upward. I mean, we finally had them on. But I could barely stand up. My legs were so thin and I moved so slowly. But we made it to the wedding. I leaned on Gary the entire way. I only made one mistake all evening. I dropped my napkin at dinner, and when I bent to pick it up, the part in the boobs area rolled down to my waist with a snap. I mean, it gave me this teeny tiny waist, which looked great, but I couldn't breathe. I gasped, I turned blue, I grabbed for Gary, and I pointed to my stomach. He knew immediately. Well, we smiled at everyone and we nodded through the crowd, and I held on to Gary as we stumbled to the door. We finally made it to the car, and I just remember asking for a pair of scissors and Gary saying something like, "You never learn, do you?" And then everything went black. Please, ladies, if you're thinking about buying those slimming stockings, have a plan. One that includes an ambulance.